Hi, this is New Futures, and this is the New Futures building, and I'm gonna walk you through the school. Hey everyone, this is the New Futures cafeteria. This is where everybody eats, their kids and everybody. And there's a room over there, and I'll show you in a minute where they pick up. This is where we keep all the babies and all the little children that come here, and they all go throughout this hallway, as you could tell over there. And there's as you can see these are the rooms that I'm gonna show you. This is the WIC room. This is the conference room for all the teachers, so they can have meetings and they can talk. This is the principal's office. If you have any answers or anything you want to talk to, you come here. And this is the health office. If you have anything, you want to breastfeed your baby, do anything, you come talk to the health office. Hey, this is the New Futures garden, and we come here and plant, we do vegetables, and we just do everything in the garden.
Hi, my name's Jinx Baskerville, and I'm the principal of New Futures. I want to give you a little history about our school. We currently have approximately 150 students, and we can have up to 120 babies from 2 weeks to 3 toddler in the daycare. In August, we usually start with 240 students. By the end of the year, around now, we dip. That's just what happens. We have about 20 teachers. We have some teachers that are nationally board certified. But that's just a real overview of some of the services here at New Futures.
Hi, I'm Amber Lopez. I'm the child care manager at New Futures School, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about our daycare. The history of New Futures actually started probably in the basement is what I hear, and then it went to a portable, and then now we have this beautiful building. Worked our way up from no stars to 2 stars to 3 stars to 4 stars to this year, our first year ever, we're a 5-star. That is the best star level that you can be in the state of New Mexico. So not only are you getting the best care for your child in the state of New Mexico, but you're also making sure that the quality of care is there. And that's what the star levels mean. Each star level is based off of lesson plans, observations, the tools that we use to make sure that your child is developing. The stars are based on your child's development and the resources that we use in order to make sure that your child is meeting those milestones and they're meeting where they should be developing. So breakfast is at 8:30, and that's for anyone under the age of 1. And we feed the breakfast in the morning, and that's staff. We get to have that time with them, and they learn a lot. We also have snack time. Snack time is at 2 o'clock, and that's for all ages. It's actually 8 months and up. And so our classroom, it starts off, they start off at 2 weeks, and then there's 8 babies that will be in there. And then once your baby ages out, they go on the other side of the half wall. And that each classroom is individualized to meet that child. And in each classroom, there's 8 kids maximum, and the ratios are super low. So it's 1 teacher to 4 kids. And 1 teacher in each classroom has to have college education, and then the other teacher can have a 45-hour with additional training, such as the focus trainings, the CPR, the AED, the first aid, their observations and the lesson plans. They have to be able to do both. That way they can coordinate, or tools, whatever it may be. And if that's not working, then we go to outside resources, such as early intervention. I think that's it.
Hi, I'm Johnny Wilson. I'm with Fathers New Mexico, and we come to New Futures to offer a male-specific, father-centered group and conversations and information to just, give something to the dad specifically.
How do you help us young fathers?
Well, it depends on the dad. All families are different, right? All moms are different, all kids are different, all dads are different. So, some dads have trouble getting on the birth certificate and getting their legal paternity established. So if that is something that can help them, then we'll help them with that, right? And then so how do we make decisions about what's best for the baby, where how much time she spends with dad, how much time she spends with mom, or some moms and dads don't live together, right? And then so how do we make decisions about what's best for the baby? Child support, all those kinds of questions can be challenging to settle, and even and in the process of settling them, of course, you want to do it in a way that's peaceful and in a way that is healthy for the kid. When there's fights and arguments and parents talking schmack about each other, you know, that hurts kids. So some dads want that. Let's see what else.
How do you make dads feel the comfort to come to you to talk and like express their feelings?
That's an excellent question, and I try to do that by being straight up and honest about my answers to questions, and also by recognizing that, like I said earlier, all families are different. You know, all
Yeah.
people are different, and their experiences growing up are different than my experiences growing up. And so I'm not going to come at someone judgmental because they're struggling with this thing over here that maybe I'm better at,
Yeah.
right? Because this thing over here that I'm no good at, they could be really good at, right?
Yep.
And so I'm not going to judge them for, you know, they're challenged in school maybe, like they don't do as well in school, maybe, or they're challenged in employment that they feel good doing, whatever. It's not for me to judge what they're.
It's here to comfort us, to make us feel more that we can come to you and have someone to talk to, so that we don't have to go to, I'm not judging females, but to go to a female, because you know guys don't really express themselves to other females, or
Right.
yeah, men interact with each other more, they talk to each other more, they
They might find it more comfortable
Yes.
talking to another dude, right?
Yes.
Well, I encourage that opening up.
Yeah.
You know, that hopefully another guy can do that. But always working on it, always trying to get better. That also, I think, sort of emulates what being a good dad is.
Yeah.
Right? I know I'm not perfect. I know I screw things up sometimes, but you know, if you guys tell me, yeah, then I get it, and I learn
Yeah.
more and get better at what I'm doing. I hope.
yeah.
Welcome to the health office. I'm Tony, I'm the school nurse. Sitting behind you is our health assistant, Olivia. And what we'd like to tell you and show you is our setup here, and tell you some of what we do in this office. First of all, I am sitting in front of the sick room. So if we have a student of either boy or girl, it doesn't matter, we bring them in here if they need to lie down. And we have a brand new cot that we're very proud of. Okay, and we have a sweet little light over there, so if somebody just wants a little bit of light, we can give them this nice light. And they can have a seat next to one of these two desks, depending on who's available at the time. And we deal with immunization needs, we deal with illness symptoms, we make referrals to doctors and clinics, and we have clinics of our own on campus. Once a week we have what we call the Teen Clinic for Well Woman Care. That's for our girl students only, and they're here on Friday mornings. Once a month in the afternoon we have a pediatric clinic where we can see the young men who are 18 and younger if they need to see a doctor, as well as the children in our care. Every Thursday we have the lovely ladies from WIC Clinic who come in to provide nutritional needs for our students. And we have a lot of, we have two single dads here who also come to WIC to get the benefit for their child, which is pretty cool. Come with me. One of the things we encourage at New Futures is to have the families breastfeed their babies. That is the best start for any child. Human milk is meant for human babies. And this is a place where moms can come if they need to use a breast pump, or if your baby is just not able to nurse in the classroom, which is what we like. But we do have two places where mamas can nurse their babies if they need a quiet place that's out of the way. We do our own sterilization of breast pump parts, and it's an involved process. Now we're going to head into the clinic area. if we have somebody who's really sick, the best place you can be is in that cot room, 2 steps away from the toilet. Okay, I know you love that. We have 2 exam rooms back here. And these are used for the 2 clinics that examine students and babies. This is our little lab that the clinics and the WIC staff use. Okay, this is our breastfeeding room, and the WIC clinic actually furnished this room for us. And it's just a nice, comfortable place for mamas to come in if they need a quiet place to nurse their baby.